And within the next few hours, we can expect to see a massive cold front hit. After that, we've got sunny skies for days with a deep chill. Get those coats ready. Back to you, Bill.
Thanks, Greg. Sounds like we've got some great hot cocoa and bourbon weather coming our way. Right, Jane?
Only if you're an alcoholic, Bill.
Right. Yes, sorry. Coming up later in our broadcast, we'll talk to Tom LaGrange and get his take on the high school football bouts coming up this weekend.
But first, let's go to our field correspondent, April Neal, as she investigates a local lore that dates back to the early 1900s and feels like it's straight out of a horror film. April?
That's right, Jane. For years, people in the Denton area have told spooky stories of a demon, evil spirit roaming these woods, known as the Goatman. While many may know a few details of the story of Goatman, the alleged spirit of a black goat herder murdered by racists in the early 1900s, what many are unaware of are the many disappearances in these woods over the decades. Tonight, we'll take a guided tour deep within this forested area in an attempt to bring our audience some insight on the history, the many disappearances, as well as the several murders within the area.
Ooh, well, that just sounds spooky. Look at me, Jane, I've got the shivers.
I'm sure you do, Bill. Withdrawal certainly can take a toll. April, you mentioned this would be a guided tour. Who exactly will be showing you this area?
Well, we initially planned on just speaking with a few locals, visiting the bridge today for some insight when, lo and behold, one of the locals has lived in the area for some time, has intimate knowledge of these woods, and has volunteered his time.
How very exciting, April. We're looking forward to learning more with you live this evening.
Yes, that sounds like a real fun story you're working on there, April. It'll be a real hoot after we've finished the real news. Now let's go out to Tom LaGrange for some football.
But you'll owe me. Okay, yeah, babe. Well, yeah, I got you, okay? But in the meantime, let's get back to work and make that money. All right, ciao, babe. All right. So working on Goatman today, right?
Correct. The film crew's finished with the production promo spot. We've edited the interviews that we filmed last week to your liking, and we were set to trek out into the woods. We are just waiting on the guide.
And we got those interviews that focus on murders and the supposed creature lurking out here, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I want the Klansmen and all that other racial shit just mentioned kind of in the background, okay? Just in passing, like a footnote, if you will, okay? Social issues like that tend to make our audience a little uncomfortable, okay? And we don't want to come off as liberal candy asses either, all right? Plus, who better to deliver all this news than tall beauty with it's like some nice tits and an ass to shake. Damn, I bet they just believe anything that comes out of that pretty little mouth of yours, am I right? That's what I thought. Now look, you do this special up right, then maybe we can talk about getting you covering something that matters. All right? Come on.
Fucker.
That arrogant prick isn't the only insect out here that bites. He's just the biggest.
Motherfucker.
What do we do now?
I don't know. Hey, let's go see if we can get some interviews to send to the station for the opening, and then before we head into the woods.
Sounds good.
Has our guide shown up at all yet?
No clue. Probably a good question for our producer, but if your patience is running thin, you may want to pass for a bit.
Valid. Why don't you see if you can go on the other side of the bridge? I'll meet you there in a minute. Okay?
Hey, you want us to get some B-roll too?
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. Just see what you can get. You know, the more the better.
Oh, sure. Everyone's heard about the murders around here. It was the Goatman. He's a local legend. I'm not afraid of him, but the stories sure scared me when I was a little kid.
I don't know anything about Goatman or murders, but I like to bring guys out here to fuck.
Goatman, you guys are out here covering that nonsense? All the crazy things going on in the world, and you're choosing to focus on that? How about you focus on something cool like the history of the bridge, why it's here, who built it? Ah, it's got no sex and murder. You guys probably aren't interested in that.
I hate that Goatman. Real bad.
When's this gonna be on TV?
I heard they just threw that poor man off the bridge. Head came clean off and everything. It's a damn shame. People talk about it here in Denton County.
What about Goatman though? Can you tell us about Goatman? What do you know about Goatman?
He'll eat pretty much anything. You give him. He scares little kids that like wander off and stuff, and then I don't know what else they do.
Well, what about missing people around here? Do you know anything about the missing people?
I don't know anything about the missing people.
Okay. Have you bathed recently? Because it smells awful.
Well, not in America.
I'll tell you what, everyone's got their own story about the Goatman. Most are based on fact that a poor goat herder done got himself hung by the neck on this here bridge. Now everybody's got it in their skulls that a vengeful spirit is roaming these woods. But it ain't.
What do you mean? What is out there?
When that poor man got hung, the evil of the event that day manifested itself in physical form. And that's what's roaming these woods now, taking pleasure in inflicting pain. A demon, plain and simple.
What was all that?
Interesting. Not quite sure how to feel about all this. Doesn't seem like something a major news network would be interested in. At least not one with a shred of dignity.
Yeah. And you do remember who our producer is on this one, right?
Fair point.
Man, that guy really likes looking at boobs.
Who the hell do you think that is?
I don't know. We're supposed to have some local guide taking us around these woods. I hope that's not him.
Hey, y'all. Rob, for short. So I was talking to Mr. E over here about your little news program you got going on.
Oh, yeah?
Yepers. I'm gonna be your tour guide for these here woods.
You know the area well, I take it.
Yes, ma'am. I know these woods like the back of my hand. Shit. When'd that cut get there? Well, it ain't no matter. Ain't no tree, no trail, and no critter out here that I don't have an intimate knowledge of. This guy knows what I'm talking about.
That's charming.
I know things that'll make any old Goatman skeptic a believer. And that's a fact.
But what about the disappearances and murders?
Oh, well, yeah. We'll get to all that. See, it's all connected out here. You know, what's that saying about that butterfly just up in the sky, flapping its wings, causing somebody to take a shit over in China? Well, y'all let me know when y'all are ready. I gotta take a piss.
Me too. Is there a bathroom around here?
Why, hell yes, there is, my portly friend. It's called the river.
That's our boy right there. He'll get you exactly where you need to go and inject a little excitement into this little boar chore we got going, the kind that audiences crave.
Are you kidding me?
Do you have a problem with the way I put things together?
No. I have a problem with a half-sober yokel potentially, walking us off a cliff or a rattlesnake pit.
Rob is a good dude. He's not the, boob you make him out to be. Speaking of which, I'm gonna need you to, show off the girls just, a lot more. We'll just have to lower that top a bit.
What did you just say to me?
Oh, you heard me. And you'll do exactly what I say. You see, I heard about your last job, so let's not act like you don't need this one. You want to move ahead and up? Then you'll do what I say. Show some skin and shut the fuck up. By the way, the last bitch who barked at me like that quickly got put down. Do it again. I dare you.
Mom! Yes! Can I have beans and weens?
Have you finished your homework?
Uh-huh.
I'll open up a can and heat them for you right now.
Yes!
Beans and weens. The tasty combination your kids love all in one can. Skip the prep and make some time for you. Each can also includes a fun prize.
Thanks, Beans and Weens.
Beans and Weens, now available in regular style and without weens. Find them at some reputable grocers near you. Include poison for consumption. Beans and Weens and parent company not responsible for children-related injury or death.
Many consider this to be one of the best places in North Texas to raise a family, but every town's cheerful facade hides a cascade of sinister secrets. Tonight, we'll take you on a trip that will reveal the torrid history of one of Denton's most sinister landmarks, the infamous Old Alton Bridge. Origin of the legend of the Goatman, the area is also home to many unexplained missing persons and unsolved murders. Investigative reporter April Neal will take you deep into the woods to expose what local authorities can't or won't in an attempt to bring closure to so many families whose grief demands answers. Be there at 7:30 Central to catch the shocking exposé. Then grab your popcorn and settle in for a special encore showing of last night's $10,000 hit, Amityville Cult.
All right, so we got everything we just filmed uploaded and sent to the station, right?
Check. I just added it all and I confirmed with our editor on the other side. He said they're almost done putting together an intro package. They just have to insert some of the interviews we filmed. They'll be good to go.
Yes. And how about everything for this little trek? Are we set?
All good. Reception may get a little choppy out there, but there's no way this baby loses signal. The only way we cut out is if someone broke her or if we're in the middle of the Sahara. There's no way anyone's getting their hands on my girl.
Excellent. How about sound? We good? Sound, are we good?
Yeah, everything's set. We got you a few lavs and the handheld all
synced up and ready to go.
Good. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little out of it.
Are you fucking high right now?
No, man.
Tell me straight up right now if you are, because he comes over here and
Is he what? What is going on here?
Nothing. Just making sure my crew is ready to cover whatever we've got coming.
Oh, I'm sure they are. They look like real responsible fellas. But even if they're not, it's not your crew's ass you need to be worried about.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about our guide screwing this up than them.
Don't you worry about Rob. He'll take care of you. And I thought I said more cleavage.
Not worth it, not at all.
Son of a bitch! No, listen, if my talk gets any lower, I should just take it off. Just boop.
Don't you worry. He'll get his one of these days.
And, I kind of want everyone to pay attention to what you're doing. So, no fucking around on your phones and what have you, okay? No, just, phones. Now.
Are you serious?
Yes, do it now, or look for a new job. Good.
Fucker.
How you feeling?
I'm alright, I guess. I'm not too sure how this assignment's gonna turn out. And we have no clue where we're going. Someone reputable should have checked this out in advance.
Yeah, kind of feels like we're putting all our eggs in one basket here.
It does, but I can't afford not to, so onward we go.
About that, what was Ricky talking about back there when he mentioned issues in your past? Look, I know we've only worked together on a couple assignments. We don't know each other very well, but believe me when I say I'm here if you need to talk.
A couple years ago, I was working for a news station back east. And I was on my way up and chasing the dream of being a lead anchor. Notoriety was starting to build, and I was one great story away from living that dream. A tip came in about an extremist group using a house in a residential neighborhood. And there was a lot of suspicious activities. So I gathered a crew and we staked the place out for a few weeks. Sure enough, there were telltale signs of something not quite right going on. I mean, during the day, there'd be zero activity around the place. Like one car in the driveway and nothing else. But during the nights, the streets would be lined with these big trucks and vans, and all occupants of the vehicles would be in the house. Added to that, the place had more security around it than a bank. I counted at least 10 security cameras myself. Plus, beware of dog and no trespassing signs on the fence and the windows.
Was this ever reported to the authorities? I think so.
No, it was. A neighbor brought it to the local police, but they said there was nothing they could do. We were next on the list.
What happened?
Well, I was a little too eager to break a story without getting all the information first. Over the course of our time there, we recorded large groups of people going in and out of the house, as well as hundreds of boxes going in and out. We went wild, speculating what it could be. And, given the security around the place, our best bets, guns, and our money. But boxes alone weren't enough to run a story. We needed something else.
And you got that, I assume?
Yeah, we thought we did. Early one morning, when the normal flurry of activity died down around 4 or so, 2 adults and 3 kids were escorted out of the house very quickly by 2 very large men. And they were shoved in the back of a van. It looked like a kidnapping to us. So we took what we had down to the police. Already a long story short. The family in the van were refugees, forced from their home and just, trying to start over. And the guys in the house were helping families relocate for years. The security cameras, the no trespassing signs, etc., were all just a front. And the boxes going in and out. Canned goods and medical supplies. No guns, no money.
Oh, shit. What happened to the family?
The cops, caught up to the van and it crashed during the pursuit. The guys in the van were arrested and the father's body was found in the wreckage. And the family was deported. All because of a nosy neighbor and an irresponsible and overly ambitious reporter.
I'm sure you've taken into consideration that the family and the guys inside the house were breaking the law, right?
Yeah, believe me, I have thought about that quite a bit. And sometimes, many times, the law and personal morals, they don't line up. Anyway, the whole thing took its toll on me, and I couldn't concentrate anymore, which reflected in my work. I kept blaming myself for what happened to those kids, and the kids growing up without a father. Soon after I was let go. So I took some time off work. I got the hell out of town. I did some soul searching and tried to pull myself back together. And now I'm here. Trying to land on my 2 feet. And eventually, behind that anchor desk.
That's rough.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's rough. The bent over kind of fucked position you 2 are gonna find yourselves in when we don't have enough footage. Go film something, will ya?
Like what? Like more trees?
And you, cut the back talk and do your goddamn job. How about, I don't know, talking to our guide? He won't bite. Plus, his father's already dead, so you don't even have to worry about that this go round.
That's not called for.
Hey man, get your hands off me. That's a good boy. Now you 2, get your stoner sound guy
and get back to work.
Billy, come on.
So Rob, do you mind if I ask you a few questions? You know, something we might be able to add after this airs in case the studio decides to run it again, but with more footage?
Well, sure. I'd be happy to oblige.
So, Rob, what are your thoughts on the murders and the missing people out in this area?
My thoughts? What do you mean, my thoughts? Like, do I think people coming out here and getting murdered and disappeared is bad? And what kind of idiot gonna say on camera that it ain't?
No, I mean, do you have any theories as to what happened to those that have gone missing or have died out here?
Oh, hell yes, I got my theories. My theory is the same thing happened to them that happens to any old fool that comes out here and goes missing. You don't know what's out here. Did you ever see no horror movie before?
Okay, but you know horror movies aren't real, right?
Now, there ain't no need to condescend. I ain't no idiot. Every horror movie is based on something that happened to someone. You take them Elm Street flicks, for instance. Oh, Wes Craven based Freddy Krueger off of a schoolyard bully that he knew. Now, that bully might not have had no razors for hands, but he scared the shit out of Wes Craven, and Freddy Krueger scares the shit out of us.
Okay, valid. Then if we were in a horror movie right now, what would serve as the inspiration? And how does that relate to those that have gone murdered or missing in these woods?
Well, that all comes back to your little friend, the Goatman. Lots of skeptics out here about the Goatman. Lots of idiots, too. Not me. I know the truth.
Yo, that's a big-ass footprint.
Well, hell yeah, it is, skunk breath. You know what else is signifying about this here spot?
Yeah?
Right here is where one of them kids was found. They found hair, they found bones, and even a piece of a clavicle. Right here where we stand. Goatman, woo! And that ain't all. There's more to come.
Rob, let me ask you this.
Oh, yeah. What does Goatman have to do with all these dead kids?
Yeah.
Well, you know kids, right? They're full of shit. They're kids.
Yeah, okay.
Some of them kids like to drag all this ritual stuff out here to the bridge. We're talking candles and Ouija boards and seance type of shit.
Okay, now you two put your hands on it too. Spirits, we are here today to speak with the Goatman. Oscar Washburn, can you hear us?
Oscar Washburn?
Oscar Washburn. Did you do any research about the Goatman before you drug your little news crew out here?
No, I thought this was going to be a focus piece on murdered and missing people.
The Goatman has everything to do with the murdered and missing people.
Then who is Oscar Washburn?
Oscar Washburn was a very successful black goat herder way on back in the 1930s. He lived in this area. But his success caught the eye of those, pointy hat-wearing, sheet-wearing fellas, and they didn't take too kindly to his fortune.
I mean, the kid...
Yeah, them. But one night, they snagged him up and they drug him out here and they hung him right there from that bridge. And that ain't all. They got his family, too. Burned their house down while they slept. Killed them all. And now, the ghost of old Oscar Washburn haunts these woods. Just sitting out here waiting for somebody to fuck with him.
Sorry, You can't say fuck on TV.
Sorry. Just sitting out here waiting for somebody to fornicate with it.
Oh.
Was that better?
No, not really.
Wait, all that aside, what happened to the kids on the bridge?
Well...
Oscar Washburn, are you with us?
Are you guys moving it?
I'm not.
Me neither.
Holy shit.
Okay, calm down.
What do you want to ask him?
Oscar Washburn, are you in pain?
Oh no, that's so sad. What can we do to help him?
Oscar Washburn, what can we do to help?
Knock? What the hell does that mean?
I've heard stories about people knocking on the bridge 3 times, then the Goatman appears.
Yeah, my sister said she and her boyfriend came down here and tried it, but nothing happened.
Maybe it just didn't work.
Do we want to do it?
Yeah. Wait, don't. Well, shit.
I guess it didn't work. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Who's there? It's the Goatman!
Wait! No, wait!
Shit.
What in the fuck are you all doing?
Well, I was just telling them about the Goatman and how they killed them teens right here in this spot.
I trust you got all that recorded, correct?
I got it all.
Good. That'll play well.
Will it? Or will it just make us look like fools?
If the ratings go up, what does it matter?
What matters is we're trying to bring real news to the viewers, aren't we?
You're in the middle of the woods doing an interest piece on a local legend. What do you think?
No, I'm here to find out what happened to a whole bunch of murdered and missing people. What, is that not of interest?
Of course it is. But murder is way more interesting with a little supernatural mystery woven in. People, they love the unknown. And they love the possibility of you showing them something they've never seen before. Do any of you remember when Geraldo Rivera opened Al Capone's vault?
Wasn't that in the mid-'80s?
Yes, it was.
Yo, I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, and wasn't that thing a bust? I mean, that safe was empty, and it made Geraldo look like a fool.
No, it was a smash hit. Ratings unlike anyone had ever seen. before.
But he looked like a fool. Is that what you want?
I don't give a shit what people think about you. See, I would film this stoner shitting himself and put it on prime time if I thought it would bring in a mass of viewers. We are here to entertain and make money, baby. If you want to solve a few murders of some people no one gives a damn about, then be my guest, but just make it entertaining.
I'm trying, boss.
And you're doing great, Rob. Keep it up. And you sexier and more intrigue. God, no fucking cell service. God damn it.
What's the deal with you two? The guy's a prick, but he's being an unusually massive hard-on to you.
Yeah. I won't let him fuck me. He likes to throw his DNA at anyone in the office with breasts. And the more I turn him down, the bigger asshole he becomes.
But what about old man Stanton? The guy owns the station. He doesn't want that kind of shit going on.
Wait, that might hold water if Ricky wasn't his nephew.
Gotcha. That's wild.
Yep.
So instead of him fucking you, he's fucking your career.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is why I've got to find a way to bring some legitimacy to this dumpster fire of a story. No. If I can prove myself to old man Stanton and bring some solid credibility, his nephew won't be able to touch me.
All right. Then let's get to it.
Yeah! What are we bumping for?
And that is why vasectomies do not work. We got 2 kids. Then I got that procedure. And we had 2 more. And all that vasectomy did was change the color of the new kids. Ah, here we are, where you've all been walking to.
What are we supposed to be excited about?
This is where the Goatman slumbers. This is where he gets his sleepy sleep before he goes out into them woods and kills deer and people and shit.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'll prove it to you. Just as soon as I get this piss out of me. I'll be right back. You know, this ain't your ordinary urban legend.
You have got to be kidding me. No, I have no interest in covering urban legends, you know? I mean, sure, maybe they've got a seed of truth to them, but more oftentimes than not, they're complete bullshit.
Bullshit. No, I get that.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, the truth of the matter is what one person's perception of a story is. It's not how another person's going to remember it. I mean, this is a shitty ghost story. You know? And whatever is happening out here probably has nothing to do with Oscar Washburn. Oh, hey, how's the camera holding the feed? Is it sending it to the station?
Camera's holding up just fine. As far as I can tell, everything's been going on just fine.
Good. Okay, so here's how it's all gonna go down. They've got the intro ready and they'll be running the footage that you've been sending them as if it's live. At exactly 7:45, they cut back from a commercial break and we go live. Now, Online Buzz was peaking just before I lost my signal, so be fucking ready.
We don't have anything we're showing them.
Neither did Geraldo.
Hey, aren't you gonna come help?
Fuck no, bitch. Haven't you seen the horror movies?
Oh, come on.
Rolling, yes?
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
That's concerning.
We need to get out of here. What the fuck is your deal, man?
Ratings, baby, ratings.
Yeah, what good are ratings if we can't get the fuck out of here?
Oh, relax. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Fucking tool.
What was that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we need to get out of here.
How?
No fucking way. No way.
What's going on?
Sir, well,
Come on, spit it out, son.
Right. Just look.
So what's the problem? This will play well?
Wait for it.
Excellent. What happens next?
Well, that's it. We haven't received anything else from them in the last 20 minutes.
Shit!
I mean, we could call.
Okay. We'll make this the intro. You put together footage of them going through the woods up until where they find the goat prints, right?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Say it's live. Audience won't know the difference.
Well, there's a lot of swearing. Should we censor it, or...?
Are you fucking stupid, kid? If we do that, they'll know it's not a live broadcast. No, run it uncensored.
What about that monster?
Pretty sweet, right?
What? What about our team?
Don't worry about the team. Let me handle that, okay? You just put this together like I told you to, and have it ready to go in 20 minutes when we go live.
Yes, sir.
What the fuck?
Bring me that dark one.
Be there at 7:30 tonight, followed by a special encore showing of last night's $10,000 hit, Amityville Cult.
About 30 miles north of Dallas is Denton, Texas, an excellent place to raise a family. The area features 2 college campuses, several fun outdoor areas, an electric nightlife, and one of the best local music scenes in the country. But underneath the calm blanket of joy lies a sinister element many are unaware of, but few wish to acknowledge. Join us tonight, live, as we explore Denton's very own Old Alton Bridge and the surrounding area, as we probe into a mystery involving abduction and murder local authorities have yet to solve.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Is anyone seriously hurt?
What the hell is going on?
No clue.
What the hell is happening? Why am I tied?
Hey, what happened to your accent?
Who the hell is that?
Hey, that's my camera. Please be cool. Cool.
What the hell? Oh, shit. Jesus. Fuck. Hello? Channel 12?
Rob! If that's even your own name, you need to start talking and you need to do it now. What the hell is going on?
What do you mean? I don't know any of these people.
Not them, you idiot! God, what is your deal, man? Why are you dressed like that? And what the fuck happened to your backwater woods accent? Ricky?
God damn it, Ricky, what did you do?
It was a sham.
Shut up. If you want to keep your job, shut up.
Oh, fuck you, man. He knew we wouldn't find anything. And he staged it all.
What?
Yeah. Tell him, Rob.
It's true. He hired me to come out here, take you through the woods, feed you some stories, do this. I'm an actor. I needed a gig. Plus, he offered a lot of money for a single day's pay, and he promised me I'd be a TV star. He didn't tell me all this would happen.
You little bitch. You were so fucking dead.
Fuck you, Ricky. You're nothing but a manipulating punk who thinks way too highly of himself. And you're terrible in bed.
Oh, what? You got something to add to this?
Don't turn this on him. We're on you right now, bud.
Win Geraldo.
Jesus, is he paying you every time you say his name?
Give me an update.
Look, they're still broadcasting.
Look, audiences are dumb. All they want is mystery and murder and monsters. If you promise them any one or all three of those things, they will tune in. What they don't want is the disappointment that comes with non-delivery.
Yeah, well, whatever happened, just telling audiences the truth.
We are the fucking truth. Look, do you know what it's like? Not just competing with other news stations, but online news groups, YouTube, fucking social media outlets, even fucking podcasts. Modern audiences have an attention span that is so short, it can't even be measured. We have to find a way to keep them in their seats and tuned in on us.
How many stories have you cooked up and fed to the masses that were just complete bullshit?
Tons, with more on the way.
And your uncle? He knows about this?
Of course. A lot of it was his idea.
Shit!
Now, don't act so surprised. Almost all media outlets are run that way these days. We don't just report the news, we make the news.
Delete this now. And anything else that comes in here, shut it off!
But sir, what about the team?
Fuck the team! Delete that now!
Yes, sir.
Interesting turn of events we got here now, don't we?
Oh my God. My buzz is wearing off, but this is too much for me.
What's that, boy?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just a little edgy right now.
You need something to take the edge off, don't you? Maybe a hit from the old pipe?
That'd be nice.
Well, all right. Well, now he ain't feeling edgy no more, is he?
Oh, God, no. God.
No, ma'am, not quite.
Who are you people?
No. That's not how this works. You first.
My name is April Neal.
Like that Ninja Turtle show?
No.
Ah, too bad. Go on now, April. Tell me about yourself and your friends here.
I'm a newscaster from a local news station.
Well, from what I just heard, if you all report the news, that in itself would be news. Sorry, I made myself laugh. Continue.
That's Ricky, the producer.
Hey, shithead.
Amy, his assistant. That was Billy. Sound guy. And that's Rob, the supposed guide.
Yeah, the actor. You been in anything I might have seen?
I don't know. A couple commercials. A couple low-budget horror films.
Well, that's too bad. Hey, at least you did a great job acting your way through these woods here of mine. You lied to these folks and convinced them to follow you into what will quite possibly be the most dangerous moment in their lives. Damn, son. You might as well be a politician.
Thank you.
I hate politicians.
No, I don't want to die!
Always put one in the brain. Heard that in a movie once. Great advice.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hello?
And who might this black fella be? Don't make me ask again.
Jimmy? He's her cameraman?
And who the fuck are you? What's your name?
I won't have to give you my name. That's a common bad guy move. And I just don't feel like putting myself in that category. I will tell you one thing, though. I don't take sass from anyone of your complexion. Now, if I heard correct, you all are out here in search of our very own Goatman, right?
We came out here to shed some light on the disappearances and the murders in the area over the years.
Well, you're in luck. You see, lots of people venture out into these woods, but only a few are dumb enough to come this far out. But when they do, we give them reception just as warm as what you all are receiving right now.
What are you gonna do to us?
These three over here aren't going to have much fun with the limited time they have left. But you, on the other hand, we may have just the place for you out here. We had a wonderful young woman with us for a while, who, for a time, didn't seem to mind keeping things tidy and my team happy. Unfortunately, she done up and expired on us a few weeks ago. And since you obviously have no problem doing menial work for these pieces of shit, well, we figure you'd fit in just fine with us. It's that or the alternative. I'll give you a few ticks to think it over. As for you all, let's have some fun.
You know we work for a new studio. They know we're out here. They will come looking for us.
Gotten pretty good at this. Hell, cops ain't even being able to find us.
Okay, but how you gonna hide all the dead bodies, huh?
Here's the thing, Darkness. There's not a lot of wildlife running around in these woods here to hunt. But as you can no doubt tell from our appearance, we ain't exactly starving, right, boys?
You fucking animals.
Oh, I guess you made your decision, huh? That's unexpected. Even from a royal piece of shit like you. What's so funny, big man?
I'm sorry. It's just that... Who's terrible in bed now?
Well, shit, that's pretty damn funny.
Right? Look, I can tell you're a smart guy. I mean, look at what all you've got here. But how would you feel about more?
More what, friend? What exactly are you proposing?
More anything. Girls? Done. You want fame? Done. You want a nice house? Done. You got one hell of a personality. We put you on a couple interview shows and boom, the world is yours.
And you can make that happen.
Yeah, I can give it to you.
Anything?
Absolutely.
Anything at all?
Any fucking thing.
Man knows how to bargain.
It's what I do, baby. It's what I do. You see, ever since I've been in the television industry...
I don't give a fuck! I don't care about you or what you think you can do. You want to know why? Because right now you can't do a goddamn thing. You want to know what I really hate? I mean, what really gets under my skin? I hate self-indulgent, narcissistic weasels who think they know how to play the manipulation game to get ahead in life. I hate shitheads like you who leech off of others and boast about their accomplishments while stepping on the faces of those who helped them achieve. Worst of all, slimy fuckers like you taste the worst. I've considered your proposition, and I do believe I will pass. Oh shit! I ain't never scared one to death like that before. That's a good goddamn feeling. He pissed himself too. Delightful.
Who are you people? I don't understand.
I hate excessive exposition, but since you are a reporter, and it is in your nature to gather information, I'll fill you in a little bit. You see, these are my woods. I've been living here my whole life. In fact, my family goes back for several generations out here. For the longest time, people knew not to come out here unless they want to not make it back home. Then comes this black feller named Washburn and his family. They moved into the area back when this was my grandpappy and his friends ran most of this area. Old Darky made a name for himself. A damn fine bit of profit as a goat farmer. That didn't sit too well with grandpappy and his friends. So one night, during one of their hooded campfire meetings, they took it upon themselves to rid themselves of the evidous cancer threatening to plague the area. Oh hey, don't take it personal. Hell, I'm not prejudiced. I like your kind. You can chalk my love of killing your kind up to heritage and the fact that you just taste so damn good in stew. So anyway, they took Washburn with a sack over his head up to the old Alton Bridge over there, wrapped a noose around his neck, threw his black ass over. Craziest damn thing happened though. When they went to see him from below, well, his body was gone. It spooked the hell out of him. Fearing he might get away and heading back to his home, Grandpappy and his clan decided to visit. The Goatman wasn't there, but his family was, and then they weren't. And the legend of the vengeful Goatman was born. People come from far and wide hoping to get a glimpse of the G-Man. At first it was annoying, but now it's kind of fun. Plus, keeps food on the table. You want an exclusive? Something I never told no one? Oh, it's juicy. Legend has it that the Goatman still seeks revenge, that he'll be back to dissolve the family of his killers. He's just waiting for the truth to come out. You see, Washburn had that sack over his head, so he couldn't tell who was noosing him up and tossed him over to die. Before he died, my grandpappy told me about how good it felt to wrap that rope around old Washburn's neck and toss his black ass over the side. Said it was the best goddamn feeling of his life. Woo! I ain't never told nobody that before. You a damn good reporter. I've been superstitious about letting that family nugget out my whole adult life for fear of retribution. Goatman ain't shit. Ha! Hey, get that rope, throw it up over there.
fucking racist! Fuck you!
She just beat the fuck out of me. You don't look like Oscar Washburn. Fuck you, Goatman.
Oh my God. He is real. Go, 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 go!
Please take a seat. Mr. Stanton will be with you both shortly.
Just breathe. We got this.
Hell yes, we do.
April, Jimmy, thanks for coming. I want to thank you for your discretion on not talking to anybody about this whole Goatman situation. We need to come to terms with what happened and find some ground that's mutually beneficial and then move on. Drink? Suit yourself.
Kinda hard to talk to anyone since you managed to have us under constant surveillance ever since we left those woods.
That's one of the benefits of being good friends with the commissioner. And having more money than God. Now, what do you want?
What?
Come on now. You both had me in a position most would find envious.
And what position would that be, sir?
And don't play dumb with me. You've got me by the short and curlies because of all this thing. Now, what do you want?
No, we saw what was aired, and it cuts off a bunch of the footage from the other day. We know it came in, but no one seems to know what happened to it.
Funny thing, I mean, the feed was just cut when we...
Yeah, we saw that sham of a live broadcast you put out.
Don't you fucking interrupt me again. That broadcast brought in the highest ratings this station's seen in a decade. Was it on us? No. But what station is these days?
You sound like your nephew.
Ricky. He had a lot of drive, but he was a little too liberal with company secrets. What can I say? Shit happens.
Shit happens. He and several others are dead because of your company secrets, and all you can say is shit happens.
Yep.
Are you really that heartless?
Don't you question me. I don't think you two understand how easy it'd be to make both of you disappear.
But you won't. Because we have something you want.
What happened to the footage?
All I can tell you is we don't have any additional footage.
Except
for what was on that memory card that went missing from the camera that was taken from my crew when you two came out of the woods. Now that you got that out of me, what do you want?
What do you have to offer? And what's the cost to silence the truth?
You want that coveted anchor spot? It's yours. You got debts you owe? They're covered. You want that show Firefly brought back on the air? I can make it happen.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it is. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. But before we go any farther, I need to know if you have that memory card.
Not just yet. We need you to do one more thing on top of what you've already promised.
Name it.
We want you to go on the nightly news tonight and apologize.
Apologize? For what?
For years of misleading the public, fabricating stories, and flat out lying just to make a buck.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nope.
Counteroffer. How about I let you two walk out of this building alive? Now, this is how it's gonna work. We know the show that the public saw and how it ended, leaving them wondering what happened to you. Now, if we play this smart, we can turn this into something big, really big. talk show appearances, more TV specials, a movie deal. There's a bunch of money to be made, and all you gotta do is run with it. Or there's the alternative.
I think we have a deal.
I knew you'd see it my way. Now get the fuck out of my office. Oh, April, Jimmy, we'll be in touch.
Sir?
What is it? I'm busy.
Sir, you may want to turn it to channel 12.